This is 2016 question 4. Separable differential equations. Okay, here we go. Part A, they're asking for a slope field. I'm going to skip that part, okay? I'm pretty sure you guys can handle that, but feel free to text me, okay? Part B, the particular solution is f of x with the initial given condition that f of 2 is 3. Write an equation of a tangent line. Okay, so here we go. You need what two things? We need a point. In this case, they give us a point here. It's 2, 3. And then we need a slope, which is pretty much dy dx. Okay. Now, what's the slope at this point? Scoring guidelines did it here for us. I'll put 9. All right. So now that you have a point of slope, you should have y minus the y coordinate equals the slope times x minus the x coordinate. All right. Equals equal there, but they do ask you to use your equation to approximate f of 2.1. So I would bring that minus 3 over, so this would look like that. And then you want to evaluate it when x is 2.1, so you just plug in 2.1 for x, and you leave it. No need to compute. There you have it. That's basically what we have, okay? But they did a little bit more. Here's part C, which is the majority of your points. Finding a particular solution. Now, going back to part B says that f of x is a particular solution, but make sure that you guys understand that they're not asking you to find it in part B. Part C, they actually ask you to find it, okay? So here we go. I'll start up here. So dy dx is equal to y squared over x minus 1. I want all my y's on the left and x's on the right, so I'm going to move a dx over here since it's dividing. And since the y squared is at the top, I'm going to go ahead and divide the y squared. Okay, so now I have dy with 1 over y squared equals to 1 over x minus 1 dx. Okay? So here's the thing. On the right side, it's 1 over something linear. Okay? So that is actually the natural log of x minus 1. All right? Over on the left, it wouldn't be the natural log of y squared. This is where a lot of people get the mix up here, okay? Y squared is not linear. So the thing is, 1 over y squared, I'll do this over here, is the same thing as y to the negative 2. Okay? Because remember, we're integrating. So the integral of y to the negative 2 is really just y to the negative 1 over negative 1. Okay? And then you put in your plus c. Now here, it's up to you if you want to rewrite this. It really depends on how comfortable you feel with it. But you could rewrite it as 1 over y. Sorry, negative 1 over y if you wanted to. But let's keep moving. Once you separate, you integrate, you want to find out what c is. So here, I am going to rewrite it as negative 1 over y equals the natural log of x minus 1 plus the c. You're going to plug in your given condition, which is f of 2 is 3, so negative 1 over 3 is equal to the natural log of 2 minus 1 plus c. Natural log of 2 minus 1 is the natural log of 1, which should be 0, or you could do equals equal. I'll leave that up to you, but pretty much c comes out to negative 1/3. Okay? Once you figure out what c is, you plug it right back in. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to erase it. And I'm going to put in negative 1/3. Okay? So here's the thing. You got to solve for y now. Okay? Depending on how you wrote it, the approach is going to be a little bit different, but your answer should still be equivalent. You can't solve for y when it's at the bottom, so you actually have to bring it back up. Okay? Now, to get y by itself, all you have to do is divide this giant quantity over. Blah. So now, I'll write out the whole thing. Y should equal -1 over the natural log of x minus 1 minus 1/3. Okay? It's messy, but who cares? It's not your job to figure it out. Okay? Notice how the scoring guidelines are a little bit similar to yours, slightly different because they did manipulate it a little bit. All right? But remember, if we can't separate it, you don't get any points, okay? If you forget your plus C, the most you can earn is 3 out of the 5. So really capitalize on this one here. That's it.